Duffy and Villanueva decide they must involve ATF after becoming worried that Quinn's men will outnumber and outgun them. Additionally, they feel that the ATF should be aware of their operative, Annette, who worked as a maid undercover in the Beck home before being apprehended and killed. In Reacher Season 3, Episode 7, they approach the ATF with the Alan Ritchson character, hoping that the agency will give them credit for uncovering Quinn's illegal gun trading operation. To their disappointment, though, ATF Chief Doug Sears appears unhappy with how they handled the case. He instructs them to back off and says his crew will take care of the rest, rather than praising them for their efforts. Although Duffy and Villanueva make an effort to maintain control, Sears only permits them to be close to the salvage yard in exchange for their vow not to take part in the mission directly. As a result, the two DEA officers are compelled to cooperate with ATF. However, Reacher, as usual, has no accountability. Reacher decides to murder Quinn alone, not giving much thought to the legal ramifications of his acts. The major antagonist of Reacher Season 3, Xavier Quinn, lost faith in Beck as soon as he discovered that numerous law enforcement officers were surreptitiously skulking around his estate and attempting to overthrow him. When Beck insisted on getting his son out of the mansion and kept asking where the agreement was, he became even more skeptical of Beck's involvement with Reacher. Quinn's own life depended on the sale, so he did not want to take any chances, even though he probably did not know for sure if Beck was secretly working with Reacher. Episode 6 of Reacher Season 3 revealed that Quinn needed to fulfill his agreement with the buyers in order to repay a large loan he had obtained from a violent Russian mob. Since Beck was the sole flaw in his painstaking strategy, he did not want to take the chance of including him after the sale reached its conclusion. He probably sensed trouble when Beck began acting strangely, even though he was unaware that the ATF would also show up at the salvage yard. He misled Beck and then deceived Reacher and ATF to make sure nothing stood in the way of his transaction. Reacher would have to deal with the problem at the salvage yard in the Season 3 finale because he had vowed to protect Beck and his son. He cannot simply kill ATF agents to protect Beck because that would be immoral and may worsen the situation. But even if there is a crossfire between his guys and the ATF, he could make sure Beck survives. In this manner, Beck would survive to see another day despite being arrested for his role in a large-scale gun smuggling operation. Neely will be responsible for closely monitoring Quinn's buyers while Reacher manages the salvage yard. Neely must protect Richard and Teresa and stop the sale from going through before Reacher gets to the mansion and saves the day. In the Reacher Season 3 finale, the main character must first defeat Paulie, his greatest and most powerful foe, after arriving at the mansion before he can approach Quinn. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.